The New York Post editorial board has a new piece titled "The Left Bears Full Blame for the Minneapolis ICE Shooting." And here's part of that. This follows months of Democrats cheering law-breaking protesters, calling for resistance to ICE as if it were not a duly constituted law enforcement agency. David Spunt now with more. David.
Well, Harris, the anti-ICE rhetoric can be heard from Minneapolis to the U.S. Capitol here in Washington.
What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people.
This officer not only needs to be fired and suspended, but based on the video, he needs to be charged with murder.
And it's that anti-ICE, anti-law enforcement rhetoric in general that's causing some of this violence, according to administration officials, and it's not unique to Minnesota.
This must stop. ICE alone is facing a 1,300% increase in assaults against them and an 8,000% increase in death threats against all of them. In fact, the very same officer who was attacked today had previously been dragged by an anti-ICE rioter who had rammed him with a car and drug him back in June. He sustained injuries at that time as well.
ICE is seeing an increase in attacks using vehicles. We checked, according to the Department of Homeland Security, since January 20th of last year, 99 vehicles from January 20th to November 18th, 2025. Shows those attacks, 71 vehicular attacks against CPB, and that is 28 vehicular attacks against ICE. That is a 1,300% increase in those attacks using vehicles. Kristi Noem, the DHS secretary, who's going to be speaking momentarily from New York, is calling on the Justice Department and Attorney General Pam Bondi to prosecute these attacks against ICE as domestic terrorism. As she says, it's being coordinated. Harris.
David, thank you very much. Richard Staropoli, a former DHS chief information officer and former Secret Service special agent, is in focus with me now. So glad to have you on the program. Let's start with what we know. And what we know is that there is one woman dead, an officer that's standing, an agent standing in front of the car that she was driving. You can clearly see that. You can slow it down even on your phone and see that. Where do we go from here?
Well, I'll tell you, Harris, that's not what I consider the tragedy. The tragedy here is that Tim Walz and Jacob Frey weren't removed from the podium following this incident and arrested immediately. They have surpassed just typical rhetoric and have gone into a realm now where they're actively advocating the violent, aggressive activities against law enforcement activities. They have gone to the point where they're telling paid protesters to go out there, continue to protest, get in the way of the police, obstruct law enforcement, be aggressive, do whatever you can. And then when something like this happens, all of a sudden Tim Walz, Jacob Frey, and the rest of these liberal, woke, left lunatics step back and say, oh, hold on a second. You know, we have no responsibility for this. These people were just exercising their First Amendment rights. No way. We've gone so far past this. This is ridiculous. I hope Kristi Noem and the Department of Justice see fit to start arresting some of these elected officials, and let's put this to rest already.
Yeah, let's talk about the incitement factor in all of that and how that can play a role. But I want to go back to what I said at the top of this. We know that somebody was in harm's way with that vehicle now. Like, we have so many different angles of this, and you can slow that down. We'll get more into the tape as we go on this hour. But with you in particular, as you want to protect those agents right now, what do you tell them? Because they have got to do the job. And by the way, the people who are benefiting from this right now are the criminals who've come here and done their worst as illegal aliens across our border under the Biden administration. And now these guys aren't on that job. They're being focused as criminals themselves, unjustifiably, and they're in danger.
Yep. So now I'm put in this situation where, as a law enforcement official, I've got to send out twice as many law enforcement officers on the street. Half of them to do the job, the other half to watch the backs and put some distance between these protesters and these agitators and the guys on the street doing the job. Tim Walz, Jacob Frey, you've just made the job that much more harder and even more dangerous for the folks that are out there doing what they're legally supposed to be doing and enforcing American law.
So you've worn a lot of hats. We are toggling through your Secret Service work, all of it. You have seen some of the best and some of the worst situations for the protection of people and the people protecting them. Where would you put this right now for those federal agents? Can they get the job done? Do we have enough people? And oh, by the way, why aren't there local law enforcement officers helping in that sanctuary city and state?
Well, absolutely, we can still get the job done. No matter what the circumstances are, federal law enforcement, local law enforcement will always get the job done. Unfortunately, in this situation, it doesn't seem like we're going to get any assistance from the local law enforcement. So for the time being, we've got to throw that out the window. So that leaves me to one conclusion. I've got to send in the largest and biggest force that I possibly can. So, thank you, Governor Walz, for you exacerbated the situation. Now, instead of sending 2,000 guys, I'm going to send 20,000 in because I've got to not only protect the backs of my law enforcement officials, but I got to protect the backs of the tax-paying American public, many of whom voted for exactly this, to keep these protesters at bay so that this type of thing doesn't continually repeat itself.
And look, this is what we're getting from our team on the ground. The feds have called for support from local police in Minneapolis, and they are providing no, all caps, assistance. Is that against the law?
It may not be against the law, but it's certainly against the code of law enforcement and the police brotherhood. Look at the video. It speaks for itself, just like the shooting video did. Do you see any uniformed local law enforcement cops out there? We're the state police. No assistance whatsoever. But you know what? This is the realm where the Border Patrol, ICE, and federal agents in themselves are used to operating. We get in, we do a mission, we get out. That's how this works. So I would say to the police chief and the state police, you know what, fellas? You drew the line. The line's been drawn. We're still going to get this job done even without you. Hey, great job, fellas. Real way to stand up for your brothers and sisters in uniform.
Yeah. I mean, one last one for you. This whole ramming vehicle danger against our ICE agents is something that maybe people think is new. But since just January of last year, yesterday was the 100th one. I mean, this is critical mass now, and people know it's effective. What again, do you tell your women and men in the field? You could put 20,000 on the streets, but there are a lot more ramming vehicle possibilities out there because people have cars.
Well, now I've got to work this potential and this real possibility of being rammed by a vehicle, certainly somebody taking a run at me with a vehicle, into my operational plan. So now when my troops go out there on the ground to perform their duties, I've got to bring my own vehicles out there, maybe armored vehicles, and set up a cordon so that my men and women can operate without the fear of somebody infiltrating their operational zone and ramming or running a couple of them over with one of their vehicles. This has gotten so out of hand. These elected officials need to be held accountable.
Richard Staropoli, it is great to have you in focus today. Thank you for your time and your expertise.
Thank you, Harris. My pleasure.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.